Trying to decide between Neptune Beach and Ponte Vedra Beach? You're definitely not the only one. These are two of the most talked about coastal areas in Northeast Florida, and they both offer completely different versions of the beach lifestyle. One gives you laid-back surf town charm, while the other brings country club coastal luxury. But knowing which one fits your life better takes more than a quick Google search. In this video, we're going to break down exactly how Neptune Beach and Ponte Vedra Beach compare when it comes to lifestyle, housing, walkability, beach access, amenities, schools, and who each area is really best suited for. This is not a one-size-fits-all breakdown, and we're not picking favorites. I'm just here to give you the real scoop so you can confidently decide what fits your life, your pace, and your future. If we haven't met before, my name's Joshrogers, and I've been helping families relocate to Northeast Florida for the last 15 years. My job is to make your move simple and strategic, and my approach is all about fit, not pressure. So if you're thinking about making the move and want a local guide who knows these areas inside and out, just shoot me a quick text and I'll point you in the right direction. Now let's talk about lifestyle and vibe. Neptune Beach has this low-key, bike-everywhere energy that feels like it hasn't changed in decades, and that's what makes people fall in love with it. It's the kind of place where flip-flops are part of the daily dress code, and your go-to coffee shop knows your order before you even say it. It's walkable, compact, and super community-driven, and while it shares some amenities with its neighboring beaches, Neptune really holds on to its own local identity. You'll find yoga studios, juice bars, surf shops, and locally owned restaurants all packed into a few super walkable blocks. If you love the idea of knowing your neighbors, hitting the beach after work, and grabbing tacos barefoot on a Tuesday, Neptune might feel like home pretty quick. Now, Ponte Vedra Beach, on the other hand, has a more refined, upscale feel. You'll still find barefoot beachgoers, but you're also going to see Teslas, golf carts, and perfectly manicured hedges. The lifestyle leans heavily into luxury, but it's not flashy. It's coastal elegance that values privacy, nature, and top-tier everything, from golf courses and spas to schools and real estate. Ponte Vedra tends to draw professionals, retirees, and families looking for both exclusivity and access to nature. There's a strong emphasis on recreation too, with biking paths, paddleboarding spots, and country clubs all part of daily life, so it really comes down to pace and polish. Neptune is casual, cool, and local. Ponte Vedra is polished, private, and upscale. Next up, housing styles and pricing. Let's dig into what it actually costs to live in either of these areas and what kinds of homes you'll find. In Neptune Beach, the market is tight, it's small and mostly built out, so you're working with limited inventory. A lot of the homes are older beach cottages from the 50s and 60s with charm and quirks and plenty of personality. You'll also find some newer homes mixed in, but there's not much room for major new developments. That means prices are high, especially for the square footage. As of 2025, you're typically seeing prices start in the high 600s for a smaller single-family home and quickly climb over $1 million for anything with beach proximity or updates. Condos and townhomes exist, but aren't as common as single-family options. Now, Ponte Vedra Beach gives you more variety, more space, and more master-planned luxury communities. You've got everything from oceanfront estates to gated golf neighborhoods to sleek new builds with resort-style amenities. Prices start around the 700s, but many of the top-tier homes are $1.2 million and up, especially anything on the water or within walking distance to the beach. You're paying for size, features, school zones, and that refined Ponte Vedra lifestyle. So while both areas are pricey, Neptune Beach gives you charm and proximity in a compact footprint, while Ponte Vedra gives you more options, more space, and more access to new construction and amenities. And hey, if you're looking at homes in either of these areas and you're not sure what makes the most sense for your life and budget, just shoot me a quick text. I've helped hundreds of families weigh this exact decision, and I'd be happy to walk you through what fits your goals. Let's now move into convenience and day-to-day access. When it comes to daily errands, restaurants, coffee shops, and grocery runs, Neptune Beach gives you the gift of walkability. You can truly park your car for the weekend and not move it if you don't want to. You've got great local spots like North Beach Fish Camp, Flying Iguana, Southern Grounds, and all the beach bars just a short bike ride away. Publix is right there on Atlantic Boulevard, and the whole Beaches Town Center area feels like a coastal village. But the downside is that there's not much in the way of big box shopping or medical care right in Neptune. You'll usually drive 10 to 15 minutes inland for those things. Now, Ponte Vedra is much more spread out, but that's by design. You're going to drive more, but you're also going to find top-tier shopping centers, great healthcare access, and a lot of everyday convenience within a short radius. The avenues, Nocatee Town Center and Sawgrass Village all offer higher-end grocery stores, boutiques, and services, and everything feels newer and intentionally designed. The trade-off is, it's not as walkable or cozy feeling as Neptune, but it makes up for that with polish and choice. So it really depends on how much you value walkability and simplicity versus convenience and access to everything. And now, schools. Both areas have solid school options, but Ponte Vedra Beach is part of St. Johns County, which is consistently ranked as one of the top school districts in the state of Florida. That's a major draw for families, especially those moving from out of state or looking for high-performing public schools without private tuition. Ponte Vedra High School in particular is one of the most competitive and well-respected in the region, and there are several top-rated elementary and middle schools as well. Neptune Beach is part of Duval County, which is more mixed when it comes to school ratings. You've got decent options nearby like Fletcher High and some magnet or charter schools, but it's not as highly ranked district-wide. That said, for empty nesters, singles, couples without kids, or folks planning on private school anyway, Neptune's laid-back lifestyle might outweigh the school ratings. So it really comes down to whether schools are a driving factor in your move. If they are, Ponte Vedra is likely going to come out ahead. At the end of the day, Neptune Beach and Ponte Vedra Beach are both incredible places to live, but they offer totally different experiences. One is local, compact, laid-back, and tight-knit. The other is upscale, polished, private, and packed with amenities. And so if you're seriously considering making the move and want help finding the right home that fits your needs, your pace, and your lifestyle, just send me a quick text. I'll send over a few great options once I understand what's most important to you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.